A little over a year ago, I played Babbdi for the first time. It was a free game, had good reviews, though not very many, and was apparently very short. And it was very short, since I beat the game in about 40 minutes, most of which was just running around doing all of the optional stuff I could find. It's actually really easy once you know where things are to beat the game in under 4 minutes, which is one of the quests given to you in your tab menu. Before I talk about it, I would suggest you go ahead and play it first. It really is very short, and personally, I think it's best played without knowing much. Although, I played the game a year ago, and when I went to replay it for this video, I found the experience wasn't very different from the first time at all. Babbdi is a platformer made by a pair of brothers that takes place in the brutalist town of Babbdi, which the game is named after. The game is so minimal to the point that, upon a cursory glance, looks very low effort. Textures are stretched and shamelessly repeated on every surface of the rooms. Characters almost never move, and background music is entirely absent. It almost looks like something you'd find in an old Roblox map, yet you can very clearly feel the way everything about it is done with intention. In some ways, it resembles a liminal space, but it doesn't go far enough to become one since liminal spaces are devoid of life. Babbdi, though it's very little, has plenty. I say this, but it's still not entirely normal, even with the little bits of life that are there. While it doesn't fit the traditional technical idea of a liminal space, it manages to create a new sense of liminality with the way the citizens of Babbdi are. I mentioned earlier how characters never move from where they are placed. You can walk up to them, speak with them, interact with them, but they do not budge from their spots. It's so egregious that their heads can do entire 360s in order to always be looking at you, but never have to move their body to do so. All of this is incredibly strange to experience, but eventually you get used to it. This is just how the people in Babbdi are, and other than this one quirk, they're pretty normal people. The things they have to say when you speak to them are extremely normal, and they don't come off as unsettling to the point that as you explore the town, there's always a nice bit of familiarity when you come across another person. Babbdi is a strange, liminal space, and its people don't seem to really belong here. Maybe that's why everyone is trying to leave. You see, the primary goal of the game is to get a train ticket and leave Babbdi, and it seems that you're one of the last people to do so. In fact, you eventually learn tickets to leave aren't even being sold anymore when you speak with the giant head selling them. The game never actually tells you why you want to leave Babbdi so badly, but we can guess why when you go to the top of the walls that surround the town and realize that the entire city of Babbdi is below sea level. And the walls are not just walls. It's a massive, city-spanning dam meant to hold back rising sea levels. And soon, the dam won't be tall enough. Seeing this and remembering the description on Steam of the town being that it's a forsaken district in the outer ring of the megalopolis, it's easy to figure out why everyone wants to leave and the city feels as unnerving as it does. The people still in town are trapped while Babbdi slowly suffocates under the pressure of impending doom. Tickets to leave the town are no longer being sold, and the one person left who has a ticket, who you immediately meet at the start of the game, is deathly ill and can't make the trip to the train station. It is after you find out that you can't get a new ticket that you learn that this last ticket holder has died, and that you could take it from her if you speak with her husband. As you return to the apartment complex that you began the game in, whether by land or air, you see a massive swarm of flies emanating from the room the sick woman was in. It is here where you realize the people of Babbdi are not actually normal either. When you speak with the husband of the woman, he is extremely casual about the whole thing and gives you her ticket without much prompting. All while her body is in the other room decomposing and surrounded by flies. There is no mourning from the husband, there is no burial or concern for the wife's body. All of it is treated as something normal, as if it was unavoidable, so they see no point in worrying over it. Maybe this is because the people of Babbdi are already used to death. In a slowly dying world, in a slowly dying city, maybe he feels satisfied that she was able to die fast. Whatever the reason, it is inconsequential to us. We have our ticket, our path to escape, and though we could explore a little more, we can leave now. So that's what we do. We escape from this town that's ready to die to go to a new one. One that, one day, we will likely have to escape from again as the sea prepares to overtake it.